it started.
Safety first!
Looks like you got some kind of alternate universe in there or something.
Yeah. All right, true terminus crew heads, listen up. That's never happened to me before.
I've been waiting for you.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Two of you need help.
Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.
Damn it.
You okay?
I'm fine, let's go.
Hold on, where are you?
I'm in New York.
Who am I?
Hey, Coach.
And who are you?
I'm Batman.
Sit down.
You don't understand, I'm Batman.
I do.
Not going anywhere for a while? Grab a Snickers.
Hello, good citizen. My name is Batman. You could be my assistant. Would you like that? Would you like to ride with Batman?
We know Kevin would absolutely love to ride with Batman. Just saying, down at the Glory Hall.
Dude, that is one of my most favorite commercials of all time. I fucking love
that one.
Wrong bat pole, Jeff. Wrong bat pole.
Oh, yep. Stripper pole. I got it. Welcome back to Deadwire Live, everybody. We got Kevin, Chad, and myself tonight. No Skeeter. His pub crawl with the Hanson boys is hitting a dead end. They're somewhere stuck in Toledo. I don't know how they got there from last week. But by some miracle, they did. So he's about a keg or two into this one, and hopefully in the next 3 weeks, they wrap up the tour, and he can come on back to Deadwire Live.
He should be working
restraining orders.
Well, he was supposed to be getting a little bit of extra money at a glory hole there that I told him about called Holy Toledo. So, hopefully.
I thought it was Holy Torpedo.
Whatever.
Hopefully, as he's not thinking he's playing a game of cornhole, we're good.
Good God. Oh, I got to buy that for my VR set too. Sorry.
Cornhole the long way.
The long way.
Wow, you seem to know the motion very well there, Kevin.
Well, I mean, I get really curious because everyone's like, they eat corn the wrong way. And I'm like, well, how exactly does one eat corn the wrong way? The only thing I could think of is like the Joker's magic trick with the pencil. I don't know.
Well, I saw that in another movie recently.
Or,
it was Ash versus Evil Dead with the fork with the dad. At,
yeah.
Kelly's dad.
Yeah.
At the dinner party.
Yep, with the fork upside down. All prong, straight up, straight through the eye.
That was cool.
That was
really cool. So again, if you guys haven't watched our show from last night, we really, really loved season 1 of Ash versus Evil Dead.
Oh yeah,
season.
And maybe in a couple weeks we'll have a guest on, and I don't mean Dana in particular. It very well could be, or we might have her on for an interview segment or something. We are still figuring out schedules, but I was on another stream earlier today, and we're maybe going to be getting a guest on for one of our next few episodes.
Cool.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I tried tuning in today. Like I saw the notification. Yep. I was at work and my boss came in right at 2 and I was like, fuck. I'm like, I actually had something to do.
Well, it was all about horror movies. So I'd recommend heading over to Scooby Pup 01 on her channel. I'll end up putting a link in our description afterwards where you can go check out her channel. She just got monetized over there. So props to Lady Scooby. And it was a fun time being on there talking about horror movies.
I bet. She's super smart about horror films.
Oh, yeah. And she knows her Gojira.
I still need to upgrade mine.
Hey, wait till November. That's when the Criterion sale happens. And that's when half those movies are going to be half the price if you buy one, get one.
The box set. Didn't Criterion do the box set?
Well, it's the gigantic book.
Oh, I've got the DVD version of that, but yeah, that's all right.
The Blu-rays look good though. I don't have that one. I have the old standard Blu-rays before they went to Criterion.
Oh, but I Criterion's got some damn good special features.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And I will always salute them for the X-rated version of RoboCop. That was the best $40 I ever spent on a DVD.
Was that rated X or was it NC-17?
It was rated X because NC-17 wasn't a thing yet. So in order to avoid the X rating, they had to just like cut out that half hour, whatever it was.
Forgot about that.
5 of those minutes was Mr. Kenny getting shot by Ed 209. It's fucked up.
Oh, love that. You now have 20 seconds to comply.
Like, seriously.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force. And it just keeps shooting. And then they finally unplug it from the wall.
And it's still smoking after they unplug it. Like, womp, 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 womp.
And the arm engine winding down. God damn, I love RoboCop.
Yeah. It's a perfect film.
Yes, it is amazing. Love that movie. Absolutely a top 10 favorite for me, period.
Yeah, man. That's what I was playing the video game before we came in or before we started. And it's like,
I can't wait to play that DLC that came out.
It's pretty goddamn amazing. I like it better than the first part or the main story so far. It's
okay.
It's better. It's better.
Gets to shoot the dicks off people.
Yeah, you do. You get to shoot a lot of dicks. Like I said last night on the show, there were dicks flying everywhere the last time I played. And
Giggity.
Yeah, I got a Gatling gun. Dicks everywhere.
God.
The barrels.
I thought you were just getting cocky.
No.
What's up, Anthony?
Hey.
And, thanks for showing up, peepers. Good to see you again.
Hey. Oh, golly. But yeah, it's super fun and it's violent as hell. And the scene where you have to play as Alex Murphy does not take you out of the game, say like playing as Mary Jane and Spider-Man does. Not like that at all. It's a lot better.
Okay.
So get it, goddammit.
I will. I'm just waiting for somebody to finish up Hogwarts Legacy. I'm enjoying watching her play the game. Not gonna lie, but I also now want to give the game a try myself. So,
oh yeah, dude, it's fun. Flying that broom is a game changer.
Oh, she hated the races, so I've completed those for her.
The better brooms you get, or the bigger upgrades you get, the easier that gets.
Yeah, we were on the standard broom. I didn't know about that till you told me about that, and it was already too late. I already got her the trophy and finished all those for her.
Oh no, so you earned it.
God damn, that was a pain in the ass. She was so frustrated, and I totally get it, but it's like I've played flying games that are like worse than that, and I've still been able to get like this, that, or the other completed, or beat the record time, or just whatever you had to do. And so I had a familiarity on what needed to happen, and I had a little more patience, so I was able to get it done. But I also like the mini game where you have to pull the big giant spheres into the different spots to land on like the 10, 20, or 30 or 50 points.
Yes.
And those are fun. I actually get a really big kick out of those.
That game gets harder and harder, but the last level, for as hard as it is probably the easiest. And you're just kind of like, well, all right then. Okay. Bravo me. I'll take that.
Yep. We haven't finished them all, but we're getting there.
They're a lot of fun, and there are so many side quests to that game.
Yeah.
They're all really cool. I can't help it. I've beat it. How many houses are there? 4? I beat it 4 times at least.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, I had that depression fit after we got evicted last year, and really all I did was smoke weed, drink alcohol, and fucking play Harry Potter. After a few months, I was fine.
Yeah, just completely dissociating from reality.
Yep. I Expecto Patroned my ass into that fucking 90-inch TV and just forgot my woes.
The end.
Yeah. Yeah. And then for the rest, I played golf with the VR helmet, which, like, who knew golf was my thing when I was depressed? I don't like golf on a good day. Hey, Mike. What it was, though, I think, is the miniature golf game on my VR headset had the labyrinth levels. And I was like, oh, I want to go see Ludo. So, yeah, it just made me happy. I'm a nerd.
As are we all.
Yeah, I geek out over stupid shit.
As do we all.
Don't we? Yeah, I was going to say, don't we all?
You know, it's like I was talking to Jen the other day. Like the difference between being childlike and childish. Like being childlike is being very self-centered, very self-aware, narcissistic. Being childlike is having the enthusiasm for life that a child has. Like, we're Gen X, so we know that we have to do our job. We have to get through the shady part of the day so we could go fuck off and watch cartoons at the end of the day.
Yes, that was our reward.
You just Candyman'd us, Kevin. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
You know, it's just like I was telling her, you know, but we work hard, we get through our responsibilities, so I could still come home and watch DuckTales at the end of the fucking day.
Hey, there you go.
Woo!
The only difference is by the time I get home to watch DuckTales, I've made $200 instead of just fucking coming home with homework. So it's all good.
What was it? It was a couple of weeks ago, Kev. I think I was making the comment that, I mean, really, we aren't going through second childhoods because we never really finished our first one.
Yeah.
I mean, we people say, oh, well, you're holding on to all the childish shit. No, we're not. We're holding on to what we need to keep our sanity.
Yes.
This is true.
Or whatever passes for our sanity at our ages.
Well,
but okay, you know, I collect Transformers.
Yeah.
And I do open them up, but that's because that is stress relief for me.
Fuck yes, dude. They're like doper than a Rubik's Cube.
Fuck yeah. That is, I mean, if I'm really stressed out, I will grab a Transformer and just, I'm occupied for the next hour. Or if I'm like really in a bad headspace, Jane will go get a toy.
Yeah. I would even do that with the McDonald's Transformers, little nugget things that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those were fun.
They were just great stress relief.
They totally were.
Yeah. So, I mean, the neat thing about our generation is we were the first generation to be told we don't have to grow up. You got to get older.
Us kids.
Kind of, yes. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. And when our parents were kids and they'd tell us that, you could do whatever you want. You could be president of the United States. Yes, I could be that, but what if I
don't want to be that?
No.
Right. What if I actually just kind of wanted to be, you know, moderate alcoholic and pot smoker and talk shit with my friends for a living?
Hey,
well, I mean,
dream acquired.
There you go, buddy.
But you're still got to work your way up to more engaged alcoholic and glory hole expert.
Yeah.
Hey, I told Skeeter about Holy Toledo.
There you go.
Like I said, I'm afraid he may have thought it was cornhole and not glory hole, and that's a whole other can of worms.
He's just going to be screaming around, I am cornholio.
Are you threatening me?
I'm going to get in so much trouble because I'm going to spend money on my goddamn credit card and I'm not supposed to, but I'm kind of like cornhole and Ducati racing. Oh. On the
cornhole,
dog.
Wild Ducati racing.
Ooh, that would be the fucking extreme version of the merry-go-round at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. You know, the one that Dirty Harry drops the Zodiac killer, or not the Scorpio killer through.
Yeah.
they had that ring toss thing where you had to throw the rings through the clown's mouth. That would be the fucking
I
upgraded
remember
version of that. Ducati in a cornhole. try not to die and make the shot.
But you only lose a couple of points if you die.
Couple points.
Now, if you biff it and you wind up getting your head stuck, then you get extra points.
Yeah, right. And then if it's on video, then
it's bonus time.
Then you've achieved immortality.
Yes.
You just won't live long enough to appreciate it.
Yep.
No, but your loved ones that own the account will still get your monetization. So, providing
how did we get all this money, Mom? Because Dad was an asshole and he was stupid.
He didn't think things through.
And then things went through.
Yeah, what were we talking about a few weeks ago with overconfidence? Anywho's
and I know I say this every week, but we're going to hell.
Yep. I'll see you there tomorrow morning.
I mean, kind of.
I'm driving the bus this time.
All right. I'll get road beers.
I get so spiteful when I see good people. I love good people. I truly do. But I am such the agent of chaos that, like, the little voice in my head is, he's a rampant little son of a bitch. Like, I'm smiling on the outside, but on the inside, there's like an angry fucking chained up gremlin on it. Saying terrible things on the inside. Meanwhile, thank you, Zoloft.
Being a terrible thing on the outside. Gotcha.
No, Zoloft helps me be a good thing on the outside. And alcohol and weed.
Are you sure those don't offset each other?
Yeah.
No, they're both depressants.
All right.
You know, I don't know that. I also don't care. I'm acclimated to it.
Yeah, well, that's what you do best.
I thought that was the glory hole.
The second thing.
The other thing, yeah. I'm multi-talented, dude.
Well, multi-talented. Let's hit into some headlines, Kevin.
Headlines. I guess I could put my mouse on. that would be a good start. Let's see here.
Kevin has to turn something on. Boy, what a shock.
Now
I'm ready.
Giggity.
All right. So this kind of sucks. We do have an obit to start with this week, and I apologize to everybody. It's never the fun way to start off the show, and I don't have any laughing gas to start us off with. But Renato Cesaro, who was the wonderful artist behind like the amazing posters for Conan and Army of Darkness, Over the Top, Inner Space, like so many wonderful posters from the 80s.
An Octopussy.
And Octopussy, yeah. That movie was dope. A really sad thing, because he had such a unique take on posters, and his work was very noticeable as being his. So, like, I'm very grateful that we got to live through an era of box art and poster art that really kind of made you dream when you looked at it, because it did. It was a portrait of something phenomenal in the movie that was usually more phenomenal than the movie itself.
Yeah, because Bruce Campbell was totally not that jacked for Army of Darkness.
No, oh God. All right, so he was not, although he God damn it. My girlfriend. So, yeah, Bruce Campbell was not jacked. He was jacked, but not that jacked. And when I say that, I back it up using the Army of Darkness Ash in the Evil Dead, the video game. That version of Ash is the most jacked and powerful. So yes, that's
yeah. Well, rest in peace. Oh, fantastic art.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's see here.
That's too bad, man. Now I want to get some more movie posters. I don't have enough, and that Conan one and Army one, they screamed they want to go on my wall.
Yeah, like some poster art really just kind of makes you want to see the movie. Like I said, sometimes it's better than the movie itself. You look at Wizards of the Lost Kingdom. That poster was way better than the movie itself.
Deathstalkers.
Deathstalkers.
Yeah.
They were just amazing poster art. And you made you want to watch the film. Was it Forbidden Planet? Was that another one that did the same thing, or was that Red Planet?
Oh, wait, the Mission to Mars one?
Yeah, I think so.
Then that's Red Planet or Mission to Mars. The Martian Chronicles one is pretty interesting. I got a Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship, I believe it is, behind me, with the two pillars that barricade the canyon on the river that they go through. And,
the Argonath.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and that's really cool. And then I got I got Raiders of the Lost Ark on the other side of the room. That's a classic one.
Yeah,
especially with that being drawn. Yeah, that's some cool ass stuff. I wish more movie posters were like that these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really not. They do more
it's photoshopping, really.
Photoshopping, AI, and it sucks. Like all of the Avenger posters for the last God knows how long have just been like copy and paste the actor here.
No, it's it's
floating
just,
heads.
Yeah, it's just headshots is all it is. It doesn't, I mean, these, like what we have on screen, those actually, it stimulates your imagination. Like, I mean, I love the Inner Space poster.
Yeah.
Just him hold, his hand out, and you've got the pod. And that was one of those, that was the main reason I saw that movie to begin with, is, oh, that looks really cool. Movie was okay. It was decent. But the poster.
Dennis Quaid, right?
Dennis Quaid and Martin Short.
Yep.
Oh, that's
and Meg Ryan.
And Robert Picardo was in it.
Really?
He was the
still
cowboy.
had hair?
He was the cowboy.
Robert Picardo is amazing in everything, but especially Gremlins 2.
I was about to say Gremlins 2.
I was going to say The Howling.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nobody remembers, but he also had a full head of hair at that point, too.
Was it a full head of hair, or was he wearing a toupee?
Oh, that's an excellent question.
That's a John Saxon question.
I mean, you look at Patrick Stewart, and he went bald when he was like in his late teens.
Yeah.
So when he was in the Royal Shakespearean Theater Company, he had just like a ton of wigs. Interesting story with that. When he got cast to be in Dune, the director didn't realize he was bald. Because he had seen him in a Shakespeare production. He had...
Oh my God.
Yeah, Lynch had no idea, because when and Patrick Stewart talks about this in his autobiography, when he showed up on set on location, Lynch just would not talk to him because he thought Patrick Stewart was like an entirely different person. Then he sees him bald.
I thought he might have saw Excalibur and been like, this guy sucks.
No, it was from when he was doing Shakespeare.
Wow. Which is weird, because that's what also got him Excalibur.
Mm-hmm.
but Excalibur sucked.
That was a rough watch.
I'm sorry, everybody at home. I'm sorry.
It's kind of funny. You can see like some screen test pictures of Stewart for Next Generation, and there were different hair pieces that they were trying on him until they just decided, you know what, let's let him go on natural.
Yeah, man. Like he made bald okay. Like I felt so much better about the fact that I knew I was going to grow up to go bald. Like male pattern baldness obviously was going to be my thing, and like. I just kind of embraced it. It was the gray that made me be like, I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old. But even at that point, like he specifically again made me be like, gray and having the pea stew is not a bad fucking life choice. Like I'm okay with that. I'm a phrenologist's worst fucking nightmare, but my head's like a fucking anyway. I got hit in the head a lot as a kid.
Mike, it's fine, but it's not great. And yes, we will all go bald.
Yeah. I just didn't want to start that at 18. That sucked.
Yeah.
You know, I think my dad was always kind of pissed off at the fact that I've made it almost to my 50s with still having, a full head, and he was already losing his when he was in his 30s, I want to say.
My dad has a landing strip on the back of his head, and so far that's all that my brother and I really have. Although Sean, I think, still has more hair up front than I do.
No, my dad was rocking the pea stew when he wasn't shaving his head, and he was solid silver. What hair he had left was solid silver, and then there at the end, he actually started letting his beard grow in, which I found vastly amusing, because when I started growing mine, he said that it made me look less intelligent, and, quote, why let grow wild around thine mouth that which grows around thine asshole?
Because it makes me look like a hooker's crotch.
I just fucking hate shaving. But no, his beard was solid silver. What little bit of hair he had left was solid silver. It looked good.
I dig that. But I also just wanted to take the opportunity to quote Lynn Shay from Legged Freaks. Your face looks like a hooker's crotch. Sorry. So I don't know. I don't necessarily mind the baldness, but it's gonna happen. The gray for me is looking okay because my hair, when it gets up close, it's not brown necessarily. It's red, it's brown, it's black, it's blonde. It's like my hair is chimera like. So as it's turning gray, it's turning all sorts of different colors. I'm like, it's like the fall.
99% of my gray is on my face. I have a few strands at the temples, and that's it.
Yep.
Now, I want to say, I think it was like 9 years ago at a convention. It was that right after Jesse Eisenberg got cast as Lex Luthor, and I thought that was like one of the stupidest pieces of casting I'd ever seen in my life. And I remember saying to Gene, it's like, I could pull this off better. And so I put my money where my mouth is. I shaved my beard off, shaved my head. I didn't look bad. Had a suit on, made myself like an El Cheapo little kryptonite ring. It was cool.
It was cool, actually. I do remember that picture.
I have to dig that up at some point.
Well,
because I remember one day I'm there, full beard, full head of hair. Next day, cue ball. And people didn't recognize me.
Cool. That must have been fun.
Oh, it was.
They've been like, did you see what Chad did? That bucker.
Hey, that's not Chad. It's Chad. How do you know?
He made a mess all over there. It was Chad. I saw him do it. Yell at him when he gets here. son of a bitch.
You know, another quick tangent, but I haven't gone totally clean shaven in like 8 years, and Monday after I do that, I'm a little stubbly because I'm letting it grow back, and up until it did grow back, my boss kept giving me all this shit. Something would go wrong. He'd look at me and say, this is your fault. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. He goes, no, this is your fault. If the real Chad was here, this wouldn't have happened. Chad 2.0 just isn't working.
Well, time to upgrade to Chad 3.0. My foot up your ass.
Bang! Goodness. All right. Well, that was the hard part. The obituary is the hard part. We got through that. I appreciate everyone sticking through it. And I'm glad that we got to talk more about facial hair than we did anything else. So
we have to cope somehow.
We do. Now let's talk about how to fuck it. The popcorn fuck it.
Here we go. Oh,
Cinemark has a beautiful, I will say this is a beautiful popcorn fuck it. And it even touched. It's got eyeballs. It's just saying skullduggery right here, right there. That's where you stick it in the eyeball. And
this is based off of Halloween 2.
That's why there's blood dripping out.
Is this 2 or is this where he gets...
It's Halloween 2 where he shoots the eyes out.
Oh, I was thinking where she stabs him.
No. That's the first one, and it's just near the eye. This is actually where Loomis shoots him in the eyes in the emergency room sort of thing, and then they set off the propane tanks and blow him up.
That's right.
And Halloween 2 is owned by Universal for distribution and licensing rights for some reason. Part 2 and Part 3. So I would like to see Halloween Season 3 popcorn buckets. I think that'd be even better.
Kinda. The pumpkin mask would make for a cool looking helmet.
That's what I was just thinking.
Or helmet. The fucking bucket.
Helmet.
I got helmets on the mind. I want to say it's my VR helmet, but no, I'm actually kind of thinking of Dark Helmet right now. I want to watch Baseballs.
How many assholes we got on the ship anyhow?
Yo.
All of us. Except for you, huh? Oh.
Speaking of assholes, apparently this company that I cannot pronounce has created a AI actor. And everybody is up in arms about this. And the thing is a studio like, we'll say specifically Lionsgate, will buy this shit and will make a movie using it to save money, screw over other actors, and make as much money as possible because they own the rights to this actor. It's like better than having them on contract. You own the rights to this actor. So that's awful. And that's not a good thing for actors. And even Sean Astin came out and said, you know what? We just did a whole big strike a couple of years ago, getting prepared for this issue. Like, don't worry about it. We're going to do what we can to make sure that our jobs are secure and things like this do not have a chance to become a threat to us. And it's like, and that's paraphrasing. And it's like, goddamn, so glad they fucking, voted him in as president because he cares. Like, he's very vehemently behind this and ready to fight it. And it's like, I am so down and thankful for that. But where you want to say this looks cute, take a really close look. You see her necklace there? That's not a necklace. That is...
It's part of her shirt, isn't it?
No, it's a cut of hair across her throat, and from that cut is bleeding more hair.
Yeah.
Kind of gross. So, if you want to think that's hot, just remember she got hair all around her neck, dude. That's fucking ill. I mean, some people are into that. Maybe it's French. I don't know.
Neckbeard.
Yeah.
Neckbeard.
But AI is not good. Protect the arts and don't support this kind of bullshit. I'm sorry. It sucks, but
It's not ready for it yet anyway in Hollywood. So,
however, there were, and I think I read this, there were some like talent agencies that were wanting to represent this.
I'm sure.
I'm not sure what you would even call this.
This is fucking this is cryptocurrency is what this is.
Basically,
This is a picture that you could buy, a program picture that you could buy and have it do things in your movie.
It's
and you could have it customizable.
Yes, it's an NFT.
For lack of a better term, yes. You know, and then you could
non-fungible talent.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's not so much that I think it's creepy. I think it's deceptive and totally goes against acting and filmmaking completely.
And against your business plan for the glory hole.
Yeah, man. People want real things there. Real glory, real holes.
So they don't want just like a fleshlight with like pre-recorded slurping and sucking sounds.
No, yeah, you know, they want real like lubricant in there, not just like spritzel of water from the fucking bathroom
Water
sink
fountain.
from the toilet water in the stall.
Yeah, oh.
I used it from the back. It was clean. But
I was about to say, I hope you at least flushed it first.
God damn. Yuck. Take it from the back.
Now, unless somebody did an upper decker, then you're screwed no matter what.
Yeah, right. Which, anyway, yeah. I've worked at a few bowling alleys. I know exactly what you're talking about. So, speaking of hair, Thorny got rid of his mustache. They have finished filming.
Porn stash.
Yep. Thorny lost his damn stash, which was prosthetic. It was not real, and that made me so sad. I was like, his authority was just a lie. Like, I've spent like the last half of my life thinking, you know, Jay had authority and stuff like that, deriving from that mustache, but no. But anyway, I am super happy that that's wrapped, or that has wrapped. They've finished production. It's going to go to editing now, and that just brings it one step closer for us getting to see it. And I'm super stoked. Like,
I'm curious for more Broken Lizard.
I am, which you still need to see Slam and Salmon.
Yep.
Like, that movie was just Michael Clark Duncan and Kevin Heffernan make it amazing. So, anyways, let's see, what else do I have for you guys tonight? Oh, okay. It's not a big news night, so I apologize in advance. Here is the first poster for The Simpsons Movie 2, which will be coming out. Dose! I couldn't help it. Coming out in 2027. And I've seen multiple somebody's saying, I hope they're ending it now. Like, stop fucking saying that, you trite sons of bitches. Like,
very well could be the end of everything with the movie.
It could be, yes, because again, the actors are getting quite old. And I don't say that with disrespect. They're already been losing cast members to old age or illnesses that come with age, but it's going to be a fact of life. And I don't know, will a movie be a good swan song? I don't know. I don't ever want The Simpsons to end. I don't. That's just me personally. Like, Family Guy and Simpsons is a constant I want in my life forever. And I know that's not a possibility. I know that. So, but I want it just the same. But anyway, I don't know what this one's going to be about. I think it's going to be a lot like the last one, which was a lot like Beavis and Butthead Do America, which is kind of this weird story that takes them outside of Springfield. So we'll have to see. I'm pretty excited for it, though.
All I know is this is taking the place of a Marvel movie.
Yes, that's the other thing. So this is replacing a unspecified Marvel film for the year.
Wait. Sorry.
Yeah. Like we saw this and we're like, dude, come on. We all know what that movie was. Just say it. Just say it. What can someone ask what Mahershala Ali thinks about fucking the Simpsons movie 2 coming out that year? Like, please. Yeah, so they're canceling Blade again or pushing Blade back again. The good part of that is yes. Well, the thing is they haven't they don't have the faith in the movie in general to say, okay, here's our slate for Blade. We're going to try it again here. They've done that so many friggin' times, and they know that people are making fun of them about it. So now they're just saying it's an unspecified movie. No, dude, it's Blade. Come on now. There's nothing else to bring in at this point. No, I'm sorry. Black Knight got canceled. That was never going to be a thing. He's not popular enough to be a thing. The Young Avengers movie isn't going to happen that quick. So, nope. That was always going to be Blade.
See if it happens.
Too.
I don't know. But here's a movie that I've been waiting to come out for 20 years. An uncut version of Kill Bill. Not Kill Bill Volume 1, not Kill Bill Volume 2, but sit your ass down in the theater with 2 big bladder busters and watch Kill Bill for 3 hours.
4.
God damn. I am all over this. Like, I never bought the Blu-rays in general because I'm kind of like, well, eventually they're going to come out with one big box set. No, they didn't. They came out with 2 separate 4Ks, and I didn't buy those. But this gives me hope that, yes, eventually we will have one big uncut set where you could just sit your lazy ass down and watch Kill Bill.
I think so.
I am all about it. I have waited for that for 20 years. I don't know that Kill Bill is my favorite Tarantino movie, but it is one of my favorite movies in general. I really like Kill Bill despite its absurdities. It's stupid, it's cheesy, it's goofy. It's an homage to various different types of Fox Force 5 type movies.
Oh yeah.
But it's so much fun at the same time. Like, all the characters are so over the top and selling it so goddamn well. Way over dramatic as Uma could be, but sells it just as Uma can do, or only Uma can do. And then at the same time, you've got David Carradine selling the movie, who's just a perfect foil, to the point where you don't really want him to die, which of course he needs to because of the title of the film.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I set up the whole damn thing. So
yeah, I'm really excited for that one. And then eventually there will be a big box set of Tarantino's 10 movies. And then
whenever he does his 10th movie, yeah.
Then I'll buy that. So I don't know. I still haven't seen the last 2, I think. I think I've seen Hateful Eight or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's pretty good, actually.
Is it?
Hateful Eight, I like that, but I understand how people don't like that movie. It's got Kurt Russell in it. I ain't gonna hate on it. I liked it.
I don't dislike Tarantino. Like, the only Tarantino movie that I didn't really care for was Death Proof. And I know that's sacrilege to a whole lot of people, and I apologize.
Well, even Quentin has said, like, yeah, that wasn't my best either.
No, that was a pretty weak one.
Yeah, like I've seen him do so much better. And I like Zoe Bell. She's a great actor. She's a great stunt person. But I don't know. It was just kind of lackluster for what it could have been, considering everybody that was in the movie and then who had written and directed it. You're just kind of this golly, Planet Terror just kind of blew this out of the water. Did you guys not QA each other's fucking scripts before going forward?
Some of the trailers were more interesting than Death Proof.
Yeah.
Machete.
The Nicolas Cage one.
Which one was he in?
The Nazi one?
Was he in the Werewolf
Werewolf?
Nazis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't remember that one. Or the Werewolf Nazi Hookers. I remember that.
Werewolf Nazi hookers.
Yeah. Good times.
And then the Thanksgiving one was in that too.
That's
Very first
right.
trailer.
I still have my turkey sitting here on the desk. I love that guy.
There you go.
His head comes off. It's so cute. All right. So now here's something that's a little unsettling, and I will apologize in advance. And I kind of want this to turn into a discussion. And so for everybody watching at home, please definitely let us know what you think. They're making a prequel to Young Frankenstein.
Oh, dear God.
Shoot me already.
There already was a prequel. It was called Frankenstein.
Yeah.
James Whale directed it.
Yeah.
Hey.
And it was considered a classic. Shit. Even the Kenneth Branagh version, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, was really good. That's probably the most accurate adaptation, but the James Whale version's a goddamn classic.
And Bride of Frankenstein is one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a goddamn classic.
I really liked the movie Gods and Monsters that Clive Barker directed,
that was good too. That
tells the story of Jimmy Whale in his older age, and you're just kind of like, wow, this is so cool. So, but very Young Frankenstein, a comedy show based on the Mel Brooks Young Frankenstein, has been picked up for a pilot at FX. Now, is this one of those times where they're just kind of like, hey, we need a tax incentive or a tax write-off? Let's just make something, spend some money that we're not going to do anything with, and we'll call it a loss. Get the money back. That's what I see here. I don't see this working with Zach Galifianakis.
No.
Dolly Wells, Spencer House, Nikki Crawford, and Kumail Nanjiani.
Bad move.
I really like Kumail. I'll watch just about anything he's in, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
This cash grab, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of originality, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Most Mel Brooks movies are perfect and don't need sequels.
Yeah. And it had a perfect beginning, middle, and end.
Mm-hmm.
There were full character arcs for all the main characters, for the creature, for Frederick, and for
Inga and
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, thank you. I could not remember who she played in that, but it was. I don't want to say cinematic perfection because there really is no such thing, but that is as close as you can get. I mean, the collaboration between Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder in that was lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
And Brooks talks about this in his autobiography, and how there was an argument between him and Wilder about keeping in the putting on the Ritz, because Brooks was not too sold on that.
Really?
Even though that became one of the highlights of the film, But with how heated and passionate about keeping that in that Wilder was, that's what led Brooks to keep that in the film.
Now, I am surprised because, now granted, musical bits have always been a part of Mel Brooks's repertoire, but this was still very early on in his film career. I understand that. Previous to this, the only thing that I think they'd really done as far as a big musical act was the French Mistake in Blazing Saddles. And that was just a very, very brief song. But after that, you had things like the Inquisition. You had things like Men in Tights.
Oh, God, that was brilliant.
Yeah, just some really, really amazing songs. Jews in Space. Would be, I liked that song.
God, I forgot about that.
Oh man, like he's written some really nice numbers, or had some really nice numbers written for his movies. So yeah, the fact that Gene really pushed for that makes me happy, because they make those movies, they just add a little bit of that spirit to it.
And honestly, what kind of a story and now is this like Frederick in his childhood years, his teenage years? I mean, what necessity is there for that? I mean, what can we learn about younger Frederick than what we already learned throughout the entirety of Young Frankenstein? Again, it was fully realized character arcs.
Maybe it's going to be Frederick's dad.
Maybe.
So it's going to be learning from his dad. I don't know.
I mean, unless they're talking about they have Frederick's grandfather and he's just a little kid.
Yeah.
But that would really make no sense because it didn't sound like Frederick knew his grandfather.
At all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was a kook. He was somebody that in the family that happened to be related to them that is unfortunate, and they deal with it by cracking jokes, uncomfortable jokes to,
changing their name pronunciation. I mean, and you even have Frederick saying his work was doo-doo.
Yeah, especially compared to the science that he does.
You money-grubbing bastard.
The medulla oblongata.
Leave it for 3 seconds.
I love that so much. Was that Sid Caesar that he was kicking in the nuts?
I don't know.
It might have been. I can't remember who it was, but it was one of his friends. I know that.
Yeah, well, Brooks had worked with Sid Caesar on television for Your Show of Shows.
Yes, which I would love to get on DVD. That their work was hysterical. Always hysterical.
Is that where the 2,000-year-old man came from?
I don't know. That's him and Carl Reiner, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I had those CDs once upon a time when they put out a nice box set of them in the 90s. But I have no idea what ever happened to them. I want to say I got it at the CD outlet in Gilroy.
Which is not there anymore.
Well, they don't make CDs anymore.
No, everything's downloads now.
And records.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, and cassettes are coming back too.
Are they really?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't think that needs to be, but that's cool.
Hey, there's something about the sound that a cassette tape makes when it's done rewinding. that ka-thunk.
Yes.
And kids these days will now finally know the pain of opening the door of the tape deck, taking the cassette out, and the tape is still in the machine.
Yeah.
They will now know that pain and that anxiety of, oh, holy shit, is this going to ruin my mixtape?
And the funny thing is at this point you're like, that tape cost me $12. That's cigarettes cost more than that at this point. So, but yeah, I mean, absolutely though. I mean, there was so many great things about the evolution of sound within our lifetime, going from record to 8-track to cassette to CD, and then back to or MP3, and then back to record. Like it's been kind of an interesting ride in the last 40 years. I
mean, hell, just seeing advances in technology when I was doing college radio and then getting into the pros. I mean, I think I was one of the last groups of people to actually take an analog production course. I mean, I actually do know how to cut and splice audio tape.
Cool.
And way back when, before everything was computerized, you had these things called carts, which were basically just 8-track tapes. That's what all of your station identification announcements were on, all of your commercials. It would recue itself.
Oh, wow.
I have 3 cart machines from one of the stations I used to work at from KSJO, and it has KSJO on the nameplates.
Sweet.
I could probably sell those somewhere because, I mean, radio history around here is a big, kind of a big deal. At least in my circle, because I still know folks who are in the business.
KSGO is rad.
Well, it really fell off there at the end. That's why they flipped formats to Spanish. I don't know what it is now.
Egads.
No, I was there the night it flipped formats to Spanish. Oh God, the request line was going nuts. What the fuck is this kind of thing? The last song we played was Wall of Voodoo's Mexican Radio.
That's fucked up.
I forget who. I think it was one of the engineers. I want to say it was my friend Scott. I think that was his idea. Going, hey Chad, put this in. And then at the very last thing we played was the deep voice guy saying Elvis has left the building.
Wow.
And then it went to its new format. It was like that for a couple of years.
I'm gonna have to tell my mom about that and then tell her that it was you that did it.
I was doing what I was told, man. That was my job. Made me sick to my stomach doing it too.
I bet that was a great show. Like not great show. That was a great station. There was a bunch of great shows, a bunch of great DJs there, and they played the best music of all time.
Yeah. Of course, nowadays
70s, 80s, and 90s.
Well, at that point, it was also the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of like Limp Bizkit and shit.
Oh, that's right. And Disturbed.
Yep. Limp Bizkit, or as an old friend of mine used to call them, erect English muffin.
Erect English muffin.
The nooks and crannies.
Yeah, right. Authentic nooks and crannies. Oh,
but going back to this, we don't fucking need it. I really hope it doesn't see the light of day.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to get picked up.
This is one of the most blatant cash grabs I've seen in recent years, and I've seen a lot of them. Because, like I said, I don't want to just say it's unnecessary, because technically none of it is necessary. I mean, it's fun, it's enjoyable, but we already know what we need to know about Frederick, his family history, because it was revealed during the course of the movie. There was something called character development and plot progression. We know what we need to know. I don't need to see Frederick as a teenager.
Yeah.
Really, what more can we learn about him?
Yeah, like him wanting to go to college to learn the nervous system.
I mean, and how much of what is going to be in this series, if it does go, if it does get picked up, how much of it's all going to be retcons?
That's true too.
That's
When
the
they
problem with that is the big problem with prequels is retcons.
yes, and they usually diminish the quality of the original. And it's funny because that didn't happen with Star Wars until they got to the sequels. The prequels were actually kind of like the midichlorians thing is stupid, but we got past that.
Yeah, we can ignore the midichlorians.
They mention it once and then you get past that. By the time you get to the sequels, they're like, let's just fuck everything up. All the things that everyone's been waiting for, let's just kill those people, get them out of here, and we'll do our own thing. There'll be nothing like that before, so we don't have to pay them any royalties.
Yep. It's one of the things that Afterlife did well. Yeah, they killed off Egon, but they kind of had to. And
yes, that was
you've
different.
got everybody coexisting, fucking Star Wars. Okay, I see why they killed off Han, because Harrison Ford had wanted Han killed off 30 years ago. But and unfortunately, real life necessitated Leia being killed off because of us losing Carrie Fisher. But I mean, even in interviews, Mark Hamill hated what they did with Luke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he got paid.
He got paid, and he's like, I'll make your vision of the movie. I think it's wrong. And he's flat out said, I'm not coming back as a Force ghost. Forget it.
Yep. I didn't. You get to see shades of what Luke is in The Last Jedi, I think. But otherwise, not really at all. I don't feel it at all. And I didn't care for it.
The problem was you had 3 directors initially. I forget who was supposed to do the third one, but that got fucked up and J.J. Abrams took over. But the 3 directors were not speaking to each other. So originally, at the end of Force Awakens, the original idea Abrams had was Luke being so at one with the Force that everything on that island was floating around just by him being there. And then things had to get changed because Rian Johnson was like, well, no, Luke's cut himself off from the Force.
Some of the stupidest.
There was no communication whatsoever, which is why it fucking blew.
Yeah. And they're wanting to retcon it.
Yep.
Like, they're wanting to give Rey another movie, I think. And that's fine. You can keep Daisy Ridley. She's not a bad actor. She's actually a pretty good, Jedi character. But
she's a Palpatine.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
Yep.
So Palpatine won.
That was the only thing that I did like about Last Jedi, was that Rey was not from like some pre-established family, that she really was just
nobody.
A person. Yeah, nobody. But no, they had to make her like the child of one of Palpatine's clones. Stupid.
It almost became Obi-Wan Kenobi's kid, though.
Okay, how the hell was that supposed to work?
Exactly.
Because she is young.
Yeah.
I mean, she was. I'm not sure how old Daisy Ridley herself is, but I assume Rey was born long after Obi-Wan became one with the Force.
Mm-hmm. And oh yeah, that too. Well, yeah, because gosh, Luke was 15, 18?
Something was like 18 or 19.
Yeah, he was definitely a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, like she wouldn't have had time to grow up. She would have needed a lot more. Anyway, yeah. But let me double check that. Let's see here. Birthdays today would get me all. I'm looking at IMDb and the birthdays were showing up. I'm like, oh, that's going to distract me. Really? Not Daisy Head, Ridley. Good Lord have mercy. Riveting podcasting. I apologize. You know what? I don't fucking care. I don't care how old she is. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
Daisy?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. I have a keyboard.
Yep. She was born in 92. She is 33.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That math isn't mathing.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Sorry, guys.
Way to go, Obi-Wan. Knew you couldn't do it.
Speaking of math, though, you guys are going to love this. Superman setting some records. Now, you guys have already... Oh, get off it, you big prude. Dig at this. James Gunn's Superman has hit 13 million views in its first 10 million days of streaming on HBO Max. Well fucking done.
I could have left it in theaters for another few fucking weeks. That's the problem I have with that. Like, but no, let's rush it out ahead of Peacemaker. Like, oh my God. And James Gunn saying like, oh, we're not going to rush Superman to streaming. It'll come out after Peacemaker. No, you rush it out before Peacemaker came. So good job.
I want to say that
James
was
Gunn for lying again.
That was a Zaslav move. You know that was.
No, well, if he's the head of the DC division and he's got no oversight from anybody else, even Zaslav, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, well, fair enough. Fair enough.
And then Mr. Gunn liked to call fans racists for not liking Superman. Smooth move, James. Smooth move.
Who's racist for not liking Superman?
The people online who did not like Superman.
I missed that part, but
that's something that came out in the last couple of days.
Oh. Well,
new interview.
You're not a racist for not liking it, but you are less of a person, like Snyder fans.
Snyder bros.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't respect your opinion. The next thing you're going to say is going to be something stupid and fucking wrong. So I'm sorry. I just can't respect the opinion. So again, it's not that they're racist. They're just naturally ignorant people.
Nobody's required to like this movie or any movie. If people don't like it, they don't like it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you're missing the point. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can voice your opinion, but then you shouldn't be having the director call you a racist because you don't like it, because you said nothing was racist about the movie.
I didn't see anything racist in the film. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I didn't really need to see anything racist in it. I was just having fun watching it.
Well, that's the whole point, is there's nothing like that in James Gunn's Superman, but there is a whole lot of that in Peacemaker season 2.
Oh, well, there was a lot of that in Peacemaker season 1, dude.
It's way worse than season 2.
It's supposed to be, I know.
Yeah.
So
I know it's the last episode is really bad, and it's supposed to be.
And that particular alternate universe has been around for a while, so a lot of longtime DC fans had already figured out where exactly this was taking place.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the people I follow a little bit have said. Like, this is not exactly a news story for Peacemaker here.
No,
it's been there for a while. It's just, did anybody really ask for a Peacemaker show to begin with?
No.
I liked the first season. I mean, I can't defend the second. I haven't seen it, but Lordy, I really did like the first season. But I like Cena. Like, I love him going off the handle and dropping F-bombs left and right.
It was almost Dave Bautista.
Yeah, but Bautista pretty much didn't think he could have pulled it off.
Well, yeah.
And just Peacemaker in general, the character is pretty obscure. I mean,
Yeah, I
he
never
isn't.
heard of him until the Suicide
He
Squad.
he
Yeah.
was it was originally published in Charleston Comics. I want to say back in like the 40s and 50s. The same people who
Oh.
did Blue Beetle originally.
Oh,
And
was
when
he with Captain
Charleston,
Marvel?
no,
Oh, he wasn't with Marvel?
Captain Marvel was Fawcett Comics.
Oh.
But
Okay.
Charleston, that was the Question. That was Captain Atom. That was the
Okay.
Blue Beetle. Those were all the characters who had pastiches in Watchmen.
Okay, yeah. That's right.
But Peacemaker, he was. I mean, I first got introduced to him in the 80s with like the Justice League International comics, because he would show up there every now and again. But he was not one of those characters who you really gave a damn about. So the fact that he got put in the Suicide Squad, I'm like, oh, that's interesting, I guess. I mean, nobody really gives a shit. And then because of that, he's had more of a presence in DC Comics proper. There was a storyline over the summer where I guess he was operating as an enforcer for Amanda Waller.
Ooh.
He had a bit of a face off with Nightwing, decked Nightwing in the head, saying this is why you should wear a helmet. To which Nightwing goes, "Oh, you mean like you do?" And he grabs Peacemaker's helmet, twists it around, and knocks him out.
Sounds like Dick.
Yep, it was a dick move.
Yep. Dick.
Dick.
Oh,
But
shoot.
yeah, I don't know why they decided they needed a Peacemaker series. I mean, it has its fans.
Oh, yeah.
I did watch the first season. It was okay.
That's about where I fall. It was
Yeah.
fun to watch once. I'm never going to revisit it.
No,
I-
I'm not either. I mean, it did have James Gunn and his musical tastes in it, but that's everything he works on. He lets his
Basically.
musical. But yeah, I don't know. I if I had to guess, I'd say some of it was having a little bit of continuity from the old DCEU to what they're doing now. I mean, because they did in the recap on the pilot episode of this season, they recut the end where the Justice League showed up, and in this case, it was the Justice Gang. And instead of talking with Flash and Aquaman, he was talking to Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner.
And I'm okay with that, honestly. Because, I mean, at this point going forward, Aquaman's going to be Lobo.
Yeah.
And you don't want a child molester associated
no.
with your new DCU. Like, let's
Absolutely not.
keep it nice. So the fact that he put him in there in the first place is kind of like, if you gotta, you gotta. Nobody else was available.
Well, even in the Arrowverse in Crisis on Infinite Earths, they actually did have Ezra on set. They did a little
Yes.
bit of a meetup between their Flash and Grant Gustin's Flash, and seeing the two uniforms together, even though one of them was done on a TV budget, God, that movie suit sucked.
Yeah, it did. And
Yeah.
it was awful. And it was awful to see him with Grant, and it was awful to see the two of them talking with John.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just kind of like, this. Where's Rosie? Someone bring Michael in and put him in a suit. He's cut. He could do it. Bring in Rosenbaum. Like, come on. Like, that should have been him. It should not have been the child molester. Like, Michael Rosenbaum was an amazing Flash.
Oh, then if they had put Rosenbaum in the movie that we saw, then the script would have done a disservice to Mike and Rosenbaum, to him.
Yes, it would have. But then again, at the same time, he didn't play Barry. He played Wally.
He played Wally, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a completely different person altogether. Like, personality-wise, is like spunky, fun, cocky, more like Johnny Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So, but totally cool.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to see a buddy movie with Wally and Nightwing.
That'd be funny.
That'd be great.
Kinda, yeah. I'd watch that.
Oh, I
But
would.
no, good job to Superman here, to be fair.
Yeah. So, but now let's see here. Here's kind of a travesty. Here was the picture I was talking about that I said I just saw the original uncut. So these are
This is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, these are promotional stills from James Bond movies that MGM did. And Amazon has now, or Prime now owns the rights to these photos. So what they've done before they put them back out, and the films, is they've digitally removed the pistols in each of the James Bond hands.
Except
so that is fucking stupid.
Yeah, like the Walther.
Yeah, you look at Pierce Brosnan and Sean Connery, and it's like, I can't wait for some photoshopping from people to put some weird objects in their hands. I'm just saying.
Okay,
ice cream
what part
cone,
of license
dildo.
to kill? License to fucking kill. That's why he was 007.
And the gun is part of the damn logo.
Yes.
Yeah, like I almost put the 007 logo for the thumbnail, but then it took off the gun part. But then I didn't want people to be like, "What is this, like the 700 Club? What is this?" Like I don't understand.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, I don't care for it myself.
I had this saved as a bookmark on Twitter in case you did not get to this, because I thought this was like, oh my god, you guys are morons.
It's bad AI is really what it looks like to me.
Bad AI or bad Photoshop?
Both.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I love James Bond movies. Like, I like the older ones. I don't need to see the new ones. I don't need to see the darker, grittier Bond. I like the old.
Those are Jason Bourne movies more than anything.
Yeah, I don't. That's not my gig. That's not James Bond to me. Like the last James Bond movie I saw was the one with Halle Berry in it.
Die Another Day.
Yeah, and even then, that wasn't the greatest of all the Bond films, like or the last of the Bond films, but it was still pretty decent Bond film. So
Pierce was a good goddamn James Bond.
He really was.
He was the last really good one, I think. I'd say.
I loved GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want him to do the Rock sequel, where now it's this guy having to escape from Alcatraz, and we get old man Bond that way.
That would be really fucking cool. I would watch that.
Fuck yes.
That's what the Rock franchise should be.
Yeah.
You keep bringing back all these. Well, none of them are still alive anymore. But I wouldn't even do that with Daniel Craig. I just do it with Pierce just to be like, yep, we're giving him a proper send-off now. And dude can still freaking go as an actor. So like, give Pierce, man, old man Bond, one more movie for him. Just do it.
Well, it's the charisma. You know, he was to me the second best Bond, my second favorite Bond anyway, next to Sean Connery, because he had the same charisma that Sean Connery had.
Oh, agreed.
Like he was suave and debonair. Roger Moore kind of had it
a little bit. He had a different sort of charisma.
It was almost like Adam West in a way.
Almost.
And I don't want to say that with disrespect, and I know it sounds like it when I say that, but it's not.
And Dalton, I think if he had better scripts, he would have been a better Bond. I think he did fine with what he was given.
Yeah.
If he had one more script and one more movie, I think we would have gotten what we wanted for Timothy Dalton Bond.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like the first couple for most of them were either really good or at least okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then like with Roger, eventually he was like, all right, I can identify him as a Bond. I don't know if he's my favorite Bond, but you'd at least understand, hey, they finally started dialing it in, and then it'd be campy or not campy, depending on the script.
And we don't have enough of a sample size for George Lazenby.
Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yep.
I like that one, actually.
It's good. It is good, but I mean, he only had that one outing, so I mean, we can't really say for a fact how well he would have done with other scripts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think he'd be good, but I don't know. But back to Kevin's earlier point, yeah, Pierce Brosnan was like the last really good Bond that we had.
Yeah. Daniel Craig. Sorry, bro, you just never worked for me. I thought Casino Royale was a decent movie, but it was still not James Bond.
And I did enjoy
Hey Scooby.
Hey Scoop. I did enjoy Skyfall. But I mean that was just kind of mindless fun, you know.
Is that the one where the villain actually kind of won in the end?
It's the one where M died.
Yep. Okay. That's the last one I watched. After that, I'm like, I'm kind of out on Daniel Craig here.
They killed chubby little Judi Dench?
Yep.
Wow.
She went out good, though. They gave her a damn good death.
Now, that was pretty interesting. Like, oh, wow, the villain actually accomplished his goal. That was kind of different for a Bond movie. But then we got Spectre and No Time to Die after that.
Jesus, Spectre. Oh, I couldn't even get through an hour of that.
I couldn't get through a trailer of that. I'm like, this is not what Spectre should be.
If you guys want to have a good time, I doubt they'll ever put it on a remaster, but the PS2 version of The Spy Who... Or I'm sorry, From Russia with Love. It's an amazing third-person shooter, and it's voiced by Sean Connery. It's the last time he did the voice of Bond, and it was so goddamn fun because it talks about Spectre and Dr. No and all these things that are just so familiar to you. And yes, it does follow the movie quite a bit, but it just felt so good to play. And that was the last time I really felt like the real James Bond thrill, even more so I'd say than watching GoldenEye. But again, it was also the original James Bond too. What do you want?
Well, yeah.
So anyways, that sucks. That things getting sold like that never work well.
That's not debatable, Scooby Punk.
No,
he was the best James Bond.
You're right. You are right.
Yep. He was awesome.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
I mean,
he came back and did one more than he really didn't have to.
Never say never again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one.
That's a good one.
I want to say all of his
Is
are
that
good.
even considered canon anymore, though? Or was it ever?
I don't know if it was. I want to say it wasn't.
Because I have like the weird Blu-ray release that you can't find it in America, but you can find an all-region free version of it. And I got it. I spent like $30 on it back in the day because it was like, oh my god, this should only cost like $10.
Why wasn't that one canon?
Because it was made by different producers.
Oh. So it was like Operation Kid Brother?
Pretty much, yeah.
But it was James Bond. Like, that was some... I need to get refamiliarized with that story, but they were like at odds with each other. And
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird one.
Yay. We should do those sometimes, but not 22 weeks in a row. That would be hell.
Ooh, that'd be a trip. Maybe we'll do a James Bond month sometime too.
Yeah. We'll choose favorite actors. That's what we could do.
If we get Roger, we're gonna have to do Moonraker.
Oh God.
Jaws.
Jaws
Love
gets a
Jaws.
happy ending, though.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't end up being a bad guy.
Yeah.
I still see Ega.
Yep. Stimlo.
Ega.
Oh hell. All right. So let's see here. Speaking of things getting sold and getting fucked up, this is our last story of the evening. EA. EA who is very famous for EA Sports. It's in the game.
In the game.
All the lackluster Star Wars games that came out.
Fucking up Mass Effect 3 because they wanted all that multiplayer shit.
Yep, that too. So EA has done things for decades now when it comes to playing dirty with other studios. They will acquire a studio and liquidate it. So the talent doesn't go anywhere. So the stories or the IPs that they're developing don't go anywhere or don't become competition. They don't further work on them or to try to make money with them. They just liquidate them so they don't become competition.
Yep.
Now, they also masterminded the art of diminishing your game so it's about this big unless you pay for microtransactions to make the game this big.
DLC.
Yeah. So, what I'm about to say, please forgive me. They got bought out by a Middle Eastern company that plans to wipe them out with an AI model. Golly, that sucks.
Yeah.
Get all your EA games now that you want because them sons of bitches are not going to be supported for much longer.
If you don't have it, get the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Scooby, really, all right, before you go, Alice Madness, was that the sequel to God, what was that? There was a PS3 version of Alice, wasn't there? There was a sequel to Alice, and it came with the original PC version, I thought. I think that's what you're talking about. I hope that's what you're talking about. And that sucks because if there was way more to that story of Alice escaping the asylum and stuff like that they could have told that if
Interesting.
if they could have just let that go on a little bit longer, that was a pretty damn good series. So yeah, American McGee. Really, they fucked that all up too. And on top of that, they also fucked up Dungeon Keeper, one of the better fucking crawlers, or not crawlers, one of the dungeon games ever. Like, they pissed that away into oblivion. They turned it into a mobile app game that was completely microtransactions. So it was... you have to find games that are kind of facsimiles of Dungeon Keeper now, and it sucks.
Well, and we're never going to get any more Dead Space or Dead Space remakes. So,
yeah,
just sell off the property to somebody who actually wants to do something with it, please.
Yeah, right. Fucking auction that shit off, just not
They
to
should.
MGM or Prime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm upset about it. Jesus Christ, really? They sued everyone that offered to do a sequel. Jesus. I hate them. So again,
petty fucking company, and I know somebody who works there. He more in beta testing in Florida, but
they're just bad business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So again, ha. Viacom, bye-bye.
Hey, when it happens to Ubisoft, that'll be even funnier.
I want my Turtles in Time game back.
Don't worry, Scooby. I'll send you a message tomorrow morning for Evil Dead movie.
Yes. All right. Well, you guys, that was all the news that I had this week. It was a slow week.
there's a couple more things. So for you John Wick fans out there was a little bit of some interesting news according to Variety. They had a fun little headline about a script has been written for an original samurai western set in the John Wick universe. So we're not necessarily going to see John Wick, just as might be more like one of those prequels, like from yonder year, where they set some of the stuff up, or we see an earlier version of it. Now, I'm not usually a big fan of like prequel ideas or anything like that, but if this is kind of more of a spin-off idea and there's really like no direct connection to John Wick, we just talk about people under the table, people at the table, things of that nature, the coin deal, like in an early Continental, this could be kind of interesting. But if you want to see something that's kind of akin to John Wick, and that's not really set in the universe, but feels like it is, Sisu. Check out Sisu, everybody. Sisu 2 is coming out soon, too. And that's killing Nazis and communists and a whole lot of good stuff. A whole lot of badassery. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm more looking forward to the Kane movie with Donnie Yen, though.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
That's the one I want to see. And John Wick 5 is in early pre-production. Like I don't know if they finished the script, but they have enough to kind of get things moving along in that regard. And from all accounts, it is the final chapter. They will not be doing any more John Wick past that. But we also heard that with part 4. So I don't know. I hope 5 is the last one. I thought 4 was a great ending. We'll see.
He needs to get a dog and find peace. All right? That's what we like here in America.
A piece of what?
He doesn't need a piece of ass. He doesn't want that anymore. It's not important anymore.
No. Yeah. But something we could get a little extra piece of. Jeremy Irons has been cast as a villain in Chad Stahelski's Highlander reboot. Speaking of Chad, Mr. John Wick universe producer and director and writer, which is also starring Henry Cavill, Dave Bautista, Drew McIntyre, who is playing Connor McLeod's brother, Jamon Hansu, Karen Gillan, and Russell Crowe, who is probably playing Rodriguez.
Ramirez.
Or Ramirez, I'm sorry.
Oh
my God.
That's not good casting.
I'm not sure about some of this guy. I'm not Henry. Henry's fine. Jeremy as a villain? Depends on what kind of villain he's playing.
Now,
I thought there was a remake and we were doing the Kurgan again, and I'm like, oh, well, we're getting Batista doing that. Yay.
Yeah.
I mean, would he be, with him being up there, I could see him not being an immortal, but being like maybe somebody who's on an immortal's payroll.
Yeah, right.
Or a detective following the murders, the decapitations around town or what have you.
Yeah, but the cops weren't really villains in the original. They were just kind of impediments.
Right. Yeah, they were just getting in the way at times.
Yeah. They were
trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and they still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, they were doing their jobs very badly, and like I said, they were impediments to what McLeod was doing.
Right.
Yeah, it was the 80s. They ate donuts, they shined lights, and got in the way, and then shotguns up in the air.
Yeah,
and missed.
Yeah, and missed.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I guess we'll see. The action scenes will probably be pretty cool. It's Chad Stahelski, so that'll be a good aspect. I think Henry will do all right. I'm not sure about some of the rest of this cast. Drew McIntyre, Kevin and I think we can agree like that kind of works. But he also could have been a very good villain in this, an actual true Scotsman.
Yeah. Like why wasn't he Colin? Well, because he's not Henry Cavill. I get that. But at the same time, you're just kind of like, he's
Yep.
fucking perfect. Like, what the hell? Like, he's jacked as fuck. He's a true Scot. He's a really good performer and actor. Like, he could do it.
He's miles beyond what he was like several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anyway, yeah, that's for a whole other show. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's some Highlander news. But for Kevin, I have something down here for you: the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy, limited edition on 4K. They listed a whole bunch of the extras, and this box set looks pretty rad. Like, look at this. I know this has been brought up before, but this is like a much better picture.
It's beautiful, dude. No, I'm telling you, you guys need to come up for this fucking the Comic Con that's going to be happening up here. Ken Scott's going to be there. Judith Hoag's going to be there. Master Shredder's going to be there. Robbie Wrist is going to be there, I believe.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. I probably won't go unless you guys do. So that's why I'm like, come on, do it, bitches. Let me live.
Gonna get some posters, loyalty card, trading cards, character stickers. This thing is like loaded to the gills. Like this book that looks like a pizza box, featuring new writing on the films by Simon Edward, John Tarani, and John Walsh. So, and everything is being updated to 4K Dolby Vision. So if you have the setup for it, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah. Anthony, the con would be up here in Oregon or Washington. So it would be like Rose City Con, Crypticon, or shit, I can't think of what the other Emerald City Con, maybe?
Emerald City, I thought that was up in Washington State.
Yeah, it is. And so is Crypticon.
Aha. And then little other I like this old Turtle Den Twitter handle. Some very fun stuff gets posted on here. Highly recommend go check that out if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. But this is an old concept poster that was apparently put in some advertisements. I did not know about this. So when I saw this, I was like, wait, excuse me? Really? So this was an actual advertisement as they were trying to produce Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 4. So imagine a fourth one in the same vein as the original trilogy. And Playmates will produce a major line expansion for Turtles 4 coming for the 1996 holiday season.
Well, thanks.
So I'd want to do some digging into more about that.
I'm glad in a way that didn't happen because everything that happened after part 2 was just kind of caca.
Yeah, the third one was just woo.
Like, I saw it once and I couldn't tell you anything about it.
The 2002 series was pretty good. And that's about where I check out. I haven't seen the new movie yet, but it was 5 minutes I saw seemed okay.
No.
Master Splinter's addicted to soap operas in the new series, just like he was in the original. So I'm like, yes. It was awesome.
As sand flows through the hourglass, so are the pizzas in our cardboard boxes. And last and certainly not least, Guillermo del Toro's poster for Frankenstein for Netflix that will be debuting November 7th.
Did you guys watch the trailer for that yet?
Yes.
I have. We cannot play that. Netflix is nailing people hard on those. Like, I don't want to even get our stream taken down for 2 minutes for doing that. It's considered a policy violation if you get nailed by Netflix on this.
Yeah, I would definitely not do that, but I do recommend going and watching it.
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
It looks gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
There is so much that looks like the novel, like what you would see in the novel. It's not Boris Karloff. It's not so much Pacino, not Pacino, De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pacino.
Yeah, no, it was the other one. The other one. It was De Niro. It's something completely different, and it's a lot more like the book, and it's brilliant, and it's gross and fun, and wow, like you see a part where he's sewing in an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, and it's like they've got little sound effects to it too.
Yeah. Like the squishy noises.
It was so cool. So yeah, you guys, if you're watching, definitely check that out. It's on imdb.com or YouTube, obviously.
Cool. Squishy eyeballs. And Kevin just likes his squishy balls.
Oh, you know what? I like my squishy balls too, but I have a baseball here. Anthony, I was at that Wizard Con too. That was the Wizard Con that I went to up here in Portland, and I saw Kevin Conroy. Didn't get a chance to meet him, but I got to see him. Yeah. My ex-wife thought that $30 was expensive for an autograph.
No.
She hasn't seen prices today.
$30 is a steal nowadays.
I'm like, that's not an actor, honey. That's Batman.
$30 for freaking Batman. I'd be like, you're lucky I'm not giving him an extra zero at the end of that.
Right?
Yeah.
The voice of our freaking childhood, really.
That's again why I'm divorced. So whatever.
Another comment for you from Anthony, though.
Oh, white salmon. I have not. No. I'm down in Roseburg, so we're about 3 hours south of that, or south of Portland anyway.
Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with white salmon, other than the ones that you catch.
Well, there you go.
And those are just the ones from Douglas County because they're all races anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Dude, the Hood River's beautiful. I like it way more than the Umpqua River, which used to be nice and is now just polluted.
Yeah.
And burned. A lot burned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good times, great oldies. And unless you guys got anything else to say, it's a good time to say goodnight to everybody.
No, man. Good night. Go do something fun. Have a drink. Have a smoke. Have something to eat. Go get laid. Go play video games.
Yeah, right. And Chad, you want to let everybody know where they can find you? And all your cat videos and pictures?
Yeah, I'm on Threads, Blue Sky, and Instagram. I am at Mr. Peterman.
And Kevin?
You could find us here all week long. Of course, every Saturday night on Deadwire Live, like on tonight. You can catch us here on Tuesday nights on 0 Point Reviews, where Jeff and I will review different movies throughout the month, but always on Tuesday nights for 0 Point. I'm stuttering. I apologize. Thursday night, Jeff and Steve will do the Stargate Files. Every other Friday night, we will do Nostalgia TV, where we discuss TV shows that were canceled long before their time was due. Right now, we're working on Evil Dead Month. It's our 4-year anniversary, so we're going back to the series that made us say, you know what? We want to do a podcast. Let's do a podcast about shows that got canceled that shouldn't have.
Yep.
And we've been talking about why that show was so important to us and what happened when we put everything we had into it without knowing what we were doing and how we lucked out and hit a home run on our first shot.
Oh, yeah. And then go back and you listen to them. It's like, yeah, you could tell we were just starting out, but it's all good. We were doing it under our new format that we got going on with the show and branding, and it's a fun time.
Yeah. And now we're like, talking about things coherently, and it's weird.
Yeah, it is very weird. But what is not weird is Deadwire Live. At least, well, most of the time we're very weird or even fucking crazy weird. So,
yep.
And when Skeeter gets back, it's going to be even nuttier than usual. So, hey, Skeeter, special shout out to you on the Hanson pub crawl. And we will see you all on the next one, everybody.
See you next time, boys and girls.
Get up.